Nothing there. Guys are fun. My turn. One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Bro, that
Look,
look.
look.
What the fuck?
What's up, guys? Second review, Artisan POM dots today. The Mizugumo Futae P8. I don't have autofocus enabled, so yeah, whatever. Why do I want to make this review? Why is it important that you actually watch this? And those are my favorite skates out of all of the ones that I own. I've collected like quite a few over the years, but after receiving the Artisan dots, I've never really actually looked back. The only mouse where I still have different skates installed is the POM Fuse. This is Jade Donuts, just for like showcase purposes, because remember this mouse is in like 40-50 grams, and if I just lightly push it across my mousepad, it actually flies across my desk. The HTS2 in 30 grams has the Artisan POM installed, and it's not as speedy as the Jade Donuts, or like Jade Dots for that matter. You can definitely give it a good chuck and then it goes far, but it's not as like uncontrollably fast as the Jade Donuts. This is the Key 83 mid, by the way. This thing actually fucking flies across my desk. Okay, now that we have the speed stuff kinda figured out, they definitely, if we're talking XY pad, they are definitely below the Jades speed-wise. Actually, let me get this one better. Below the Jades, but above the, where do we have them? Obsidians. So kind of like in between, leaning more towards the faster side, I would say. And yeah, if there was like one comparison to make, the ESP Tiger Pink Dots, they are pretty similar to the Artisan POM Dots speed-wise. But okay, now that we have this covered, why do I actually prefer them over any of the other skates that I own? I can't actually tell you. It's not really something that is really, I can't really put it into context. I just love using them. It's, I don't know if it's the kind of dome shape. I'm gonna put in some pictures where you can kind of see that normally you have a, how do I do this? A dot goes like kind of this, but the Artisan POM dots are more like flat out, and there's a certain surface area that is even more flat. So you can kind of, I don't know, if you're used to digging into the pad, you're more likely to keep like consistent experiences instead of just, okay, I'm digging my fucking dot into the mousepad now and then I'm getting full stopping power. That is not gonna happen. At least from what I've noticed. I'm not someone who uses soft pads though. I have both the Key 83 mid and the Type 99 mid. And it's just the most consistent, most enjoyable surface for me in combination with the POM dots. And yeah, this I can't really say too much. You have to actually try them in person to kind of figure out how they work for you, if they even work for you, or what the kind of talk is about. Because like there's so many people swearing by these being their favorite mouse skates. So that's just something you get anecdotally. Okay, info is there. You have a lot of people saying those are nice skates. Now it's on you to kind of figure out what they cost. You don't even have them, or like you don't even have to order them from the Artisan website from Japan. There's certain retailers like Max Gaming stocking them as well. And I don't even know how many were on here. It is 4x4. Okay, so 16. And those you get for like 16 dots for 16 bucks, I think it is. Plus shipping, obviously, but it's a pretty good deal, especially considering that they don't really wear too much. I've used them for half a year now, especially on my Beast X and Beast X Max copy. And I can notice some wear that is a bit noticeable, like the little scratches, you know. But when comparing it to the HTS2 that I just recently put my dots on, I can't notice like any difference like speed-wise. They do slow down a bit over time, but like not to a super noticeable amount. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. They're especially nice for a wide range of games. Like, they're not like, okay, if I'm going to use fucking the Obsidian Pro S for tech FPS because I want the ultimate mod experience, and that's what I'm kind of leaning into, then that is very niche, and you would be more likely, if you're hopping from tech FPS to like Apex or whatever, you would be more likely to want to like swap your skates around. But with the Artisan POM dots, I don't really feel like they lean super heavy into like a niche. They're just very universally nice. And yeah, that is, I guess, the best selling point, even if you want to have universally nice mouse skates that aren't too fast, aren't too slow, then those are the ones that you get. The only reason not to get them would be if you're maining glass, because anecdotally from Viscose and I don't know who else, was there someone else, I don't know, they were saying that they don't work on glass skates for the reason that they're not like sustainable enough because they just wear down too fast. The glide is nice, obviously. I mean, fucking jade dots or like donuts or pads are like nice on glass as well, but they just wear down super fast, so you're gonna have to replace them a lot. One more thing that I forgot to mention, they're also quite a bit bigger than normal skates, meaning that if your mouse has like bottom cutouts for where these skates actually go, for example on Logitech Superlight, you have this kind of cutout where there's only like limited space where you can actually put these skates, and these ones especially are quite a bit bigger than normal dot skates, so they don't actually fit into the Superlight from what I've heard. There's been some talk about the Artisan developing new sizes though, to kind of accommodate for more people with Superlight mouse or whatever. So yeah, that's one more like deciding factor if you actually want to buy. So yeah, I'm fucking out of breath. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Other than that, I'm just gonna play some clips. I'm gonna ask you to leave a like, leave a comment, leave a follow, and whatever. Gonna be some reviews coming up for the Key 83 Type 99 Mid, Beast X Max, and Beast X. Maybe some on the POM Fuse, and definitely one on the HTS2, which is my main mouse. And yeah, I don't even have like small hands. They're pretty huge, I think, like 18.5 to like 19, then by, I don't know. But yeah, I can definitely comfortably palm grip the fucking, or like kinda relaxed claw, the Beast X Max, but I tend to pincer claw smaller mice. I just feel like way more agile with those. So yeah, that's kinda what I'm leaning into. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and have a nice day.